Greetings, it's your girl with Akasha Oracle Guidance, and I'm going to be doing a reading today for the collective of Aries. Um, I've been inspired or led to do these messages because I've actually had the opportunity to watch a lot of the very talented readers here on YouTube. And I've really felt, some of them have really enlightened me on tarot in a way that has allowed me to go within on this journey a little further. If you like this message, feel free to hit the like button. Leave a comment if it doesn't resonate. And also, I don't read for specific situations because I'm not a psychic. And I think that was one of the most challenging things, like when I would go into my reading on YouTube, I would just feel like, that's not my situation, or some stuff would sound familiar and then some stuff wouldn't, which you would question, like, is that my situation? Like, is that where it's going? So I really am clear when I do my readings to not specify like love readings, any type of specific situations. I just read the energy, okay? And I think this technique for me, when I do my personal readings, like I just finished a reading for myself, and it was really phenomenal. It does not, talk about all the good things, and I don't fluff it up to make it, my specifications or anything. It's like it was just a beautiful energy that resonated from the reading. So I want to be able to give that and share that with you guys, okay? I'm being guided to do that. Um, Again, if this does not resonate, there are many great YouTube tarot card readers out there. There are some that I would stay away from, but for the most part, generally, it is a really nice collection out there. So just, make sure you're doing the work yourself and that you are able to, allow yourself to be guided to the right readers, okay? That's very important. All right, so I have not pulled any cards. So I'm going to go right in here. I'm going to start with the Book of Doors, the Divination deck here. And the reason that I'm starting with this deck is because, like I said, I just read energy. So I want to get the overall spiritual energy here for the reading. And I just want to find out what is the energy here for the collective. And this is going to be interesting because, like I said, I just did my reading, and my reading was phenomenal. So let's go ahead into the energy of the collective. All right. I begin all things in the name of the Creator, the divine green emerald light of my ancestors. I ask that this message is guided by way of my divine guide, and that the messages are protected by way of Bess with the protection of Sa. I ask that these messages are guided, or these lessons are conveyed and taught by way of my divine guides, master teachers, and archangels, Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. In the name of El Colom, our gratitude be unto you. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm just going to pull the rest. Very interesting. Because I got this card in my reading. And this is the driving energy. It's Serket. Wow. And I got that too, Seth. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. All right. I'm going to pull the cards up and allow you guys to How I do my readings here, the bottom of the deck is always the driving energy that brings forth the light of day. Like through the darkness brings forth the light of day, right? So in this reading, the bottom energies and the top energies, once you pull that driving energy, these are the surrounding energies that brought forth this driving energy, right? It all applies. That's why you'll see some tarot card readers pull from those cards at the bottom of the deck, or you'll see them pull from the top because those energies apply, right? Actually, this bottom energy here is what's driving all cards in its collective order, okay? So even if I wanted to just keep going, and get deeper into the messages, I could do that, right? We all know that. So I find it very important to pull out these. These are significant energies. And bringing forth Serket, the surrounding energies is Seth and a Pep. So Seth is oppression and strife. Retreat is preferable to defeat. And a pep, a pep is a do-out card. So that means that there were unconscious fears or memories that were surfacing that needed to be confronted. And then the cards that come forth by day is Nefertum, which means the joy of realization, and Sekhmet, which is powerful protection. So this is you coming to realize what needs to take place. Okay, it's like, you know, this time around with the unconscious fears and memories resurfacing that need to be confronted here, you know, with this Sekhmet and Nefertum is saying that I recognize, and I'm so happy that I do, what I need to do now. And the reason that you're so happy is because you've come through a very difficult time trying to understand, and then finally you're like, oh, okay, I know what I need to do, right? However that resonates. I'm just trying to basically not have this reading be too long. But it's like recognizing that this time around, when you say unconscious fears and memories, again, it's like you're recognizing this time around what needs to take place. You will not do things the same way that you did in the past here. And Seth comes forth and says, oppression and strife, when recognized as unconscious fears, bringing up fears and unconscious memories that need to be confronted. This time, I'm going to retreat. Retreat is preferable to defeat this, right? I'm not finna deal with that energy. So the driving energy is Serket. And what Serket is about is the dangers of the misuse of sexual energy or its conscious choice in the direction. It also means magical protection and the protection of marriage. So there could have been some form of situation where a commitment for long term, it could have been like in business, it could have been like some form of marriage, right? Because marriage doesn't have to be like with a person. And again, I don't sit up and predict people's relationship situations or anything like that. So to me, this is definitely about you protecting in the direction in which your energies are being used or misused. You're like, no, this situation is definitely something that I need to retreat because I know what I'm trying to build and I know what I'm trying to do, right? And I feel like with the magical protection here, it's like the divine, that joy of realization is your higher self here. This is, Sekhmet means powerful protector. Okay, you're protecting something. And Nefertum here is like the joy of realization is also like birth of something. So you're protecting this new possible beginning of something. It does not have to be a relationship. It could be just something that you're working on. But the first card out is Seth. I'm sorry. Amsu. Amsu is sexual pleasure, rejuvenation, initiation. Okay? So again, it's like at some point this was relevant. But now Serket is saying this energy here is no longer needed. You know, I'm having to make a decision about this, right? And I feel like the initiation of this is you finally being able to make the right decision now. Also, um, there's also in the third card position, which is why all of this is happening, is Amun, which means the hidden one. This is like forces, hidden forces are working to influence this event. So it's like some inner guide that you're getting here. The second card out is new, the beginning and the end, the beginning of a cycle that has far-reaching possibilities. So you know that something needs to end here, okay? And Circuit, it means that you holding it down, you protecting that, okay? You done made the decision and you said, listen, this energy here is no longer needed. There's an ending here so that something new can begin. There needs to be an ending here so that something new can begin, okay? And how you know that is because you're getting the hidden inner instructions, okay? The fourth card here is Aset. I'm sorry. Yes, Aset. And Aset is magical knowledge and protection. See? You're getting instructions from within, okay? This is also in tarot. It's it's the Empress, and it is the High Priestess. Inner guidance. Okay, hidden instructions. You like following your intuition. This fourth card position, this is your energy. Okay, and then the final card out is Atum. This is the setting sun. This is the black sun. This is where you go deep within, and you like, I'm making a, I'm creating balance and harmony. This is where you bring balance and harmony. As you know, this is where you bring opposition to harmony. This is where you give birth to Shu and Tefnut, the lovers. Or this is where you create harmony through this cycle, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get some tarot. I'm using the Gilded. So basically, you are being asked from your higher self to release yourself from um, things that no longer bring you stability emotionally. Um, Anything in your life that is creating instability or opposition, you're being asked to release that. Okay, we got two cards out. The the six of swords. You're moving away from opposition, okay? You're like, listen, I know it's time to go. Yeah. And the surrounding energy is the seven of swords reversed. So there could have been like someone who was not consistent, or something that was not consistent, stable, something that was not making itself available. Swords are about thoughts, clarity, understanding here. Okay. Um, so yeah, we have the Three of Swords reversed, and we have the Queen of Swords, and she came out reversed. But I think that was not right. But I'm gonna clarify that. Because the Queen of Swords makes decisions based off of the experience. She makes wise decisions based off of what she's experiencing. So let's find out, why is the Queen of Swords here? Oh, that clarifier was ready. The Tower, the Four of Wands. Again, she's protecting the home. Okay, that's how I knew she was not supposed to be. This is the breaking down of a structure, okay, for something new, stable, learning something new. This is like having learned something new that, yeah, brings about the Ten of Swords. You're like, oh no, I'm about to tear this whole thing down, okay? And I really feel like this was something that was happening from within. The divine was saying, listen, you need to bring about an understanding that allows you growth, that allows you. I think this was the most important reason this happened. Because it's not about the circumstance. It's more about you coming to realize that the right actions that need to be taken. Okay? So the Queen of Swords is here saying, I'm going to make decisions based off of what I've been experiencing here because this is what I'm working on. I'm working on a stable, new foundation of emotions, of partnerships, of relationships, of family, of, you know what I'm saying? And this way of doing things, it's like, I really feel like there was a need for this. This was actually stimulating a new, it was initiation into finding what it was that really needs to be let go of. Giving you, this gave you the courage to get back out there and say, hey, I want to do this again, or I want something better than I had in the past. You know, whether it be career, a loss of career, or something like that. I've heard that the Three of Swords is about like um, the inner child or something. But I'm not really getting that energy. I just really feel like this was you a long time coming. And this initiated the healing of this Three of Swords. But the divine is now saying there's a misuse of energy here. So you need to, it's no longer needed, right? So this energy came in to help you bring this Three of Swords to reverse, but it's like it's no longer needed. Now you need to make decisions. Wise decisions based off of the situation um, to build stable foundations, right? Because now you know this is what you want. So this is you protecting marriage, okay? So, for example, or protecting foundations of stability within your relationships, your partnerships, establishing better partnerships, relationships. It's like I'm now ready to understand things on a deeper level. So here we have new, okay? And again, new is about endings and beginnings, and it's also about the beginning of a potent transformation. So within this potent transformation, there's an ending that brings forth a new beginning. Okay? So again, releasing these, it's like getting in touch with the inner child, feeling free again, feeling, capable of just getting back out there with that I'm Sue card, right? Sexual pleasure. Rejuvenation was from that time. So I'm not saying you was out here just it's just about being able to live again, right? It initiated something new. It's like, wow, you know what? I want to do this, but I want to do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want something more. That's what I'm getting out of life. That's what that feeling was. It was like giving you a feeling like, I'm ready to just get out here and I want more. And that Four of Wands is basically about now having the foundation, right? Um, to make those kind of decisions. Releasing, it's like getting in touch with the inner child, but also learning that it's time to now plant seeds for something more. Okay, so we have the sun at the bottom of the deck here clarifying this new energy. And there you are, the Queen of fucking Wands. Okay, um, you are reborn. Yes, look at Temperance. Temperance is the most beautiful card to come out because temperance means that there's a possibility of transcending time limitations. Okay, so This means that where there was once a need, you came through a process, okay? And it was an initiation of a new you, right? Where you're feeling lively, you feeling like, oh my God, bubbly, and just like ready to explore. And Temperance now steps in and says, you now have everything that you need with this Queen of Swords and this Four of Wands. You now, through that process, have everything you need to bring about that change that you wanted in your life. True happiness. True happiness, right? What other surrounding energies we got? The Six of Swords is moving straight towards Temperance. So to me, this is moving away from um, moving away. What? Look at that. That's the death. The death card. And I said that. You took this energy here of AMSU, sexual pleasure, rejuvenation, initiation. And when I say sexual pleasure, that's just one of the meanings. What I'm getting more so is that there was an inner renewal that made you heal this Three of Swords, right? It was whether you were just, mingling, going out, just, having more of extending your energy outward than you probably have with that Three of Sword energy, is what I mean. So it doesn't have to be sexual in nature, right? But for the most part, this energy here with the Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands is saying, this is transformation. You have made the transformation that is now allowing you to transcend time limitations in your relationships, your partnerships, your job decision. Maybe you're not happy at where you was working, and now you have this new burst of energy that's allowing you to go out and try something new. Like me, I'm doing tarot. And this is a way that I can share my um, energy and do something for the collective, right? All right. So, anyways, beautiful transformation, right? And you now have the experience and the knowledge, the understanding, right? Wise, okay? In protecting of partnerships and how to, but this is me learning this. So I'm doing it for myself first, or Aries. We're doing it for ourselves first, and then we share it with others, right? Let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? And that's another thing. Like, I really don't think people should read. Should look at readings from tarot card readers that are not their sign, because energy is, it is crossing. So let's see. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay, I feel that. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles. Listen, I'm saying the Ten of Cups, because you are going for your true happiness. You are full of energy to move forward to something that you have not experienced before. That's what that energy is. You like, I've been hurt. Three of Swords. Let's go back. You know. But now I'm feeling new and ready to start something new. I don't know. This could have been an experience that you had that has completely just said, it's time for you to, don't you want to do something new? Don't you want to try something new? And while you were in that energy, you had the hidden instructions coming. The divine stepped in and said, yes, this is what you needed, because it brought stability. It brought a whole new foundation for your mental perception of what it is that you learned and what it is, how you need to take action. These two energies with the sword and the wands, that's the thoughts and the passion and the inspiration and creativity. This is a flow of creative energy that has purified and changed your perception. You want more to life. So now there's an influx of energy here. That transformation changes everything. That is a transmission of time limitations that takes you to a more stable you. It takes you towards something new that is going to be a lot more sufficient for you. Your new beginning, not the new beginning that the tarot card readers is telling you about. None of that. This is your energy coming through to clarify this with this Ace of Pentacles. Okay? So this is a new you that, with this Ace of Pentacle energy, this is like being seen. You being like the prize. Okay? Stable. I can build with her. This is like the Empress energy. With how you take action towards taking care of yourself and healing yourself and making sure you're good. It's very stable. It's a very stable decision here with decisions that you're making pertaining to this transformation. It's bringing you happiness that you have never experienced before. This is an influx of positive energy that is transforming you in a very beautiful way. Okay, that's what I mean. Wow, underneath that you got the King of Swords and the King of Wands with the Ace of Swords. So, this could definitely be somebody, because at the top of the deck we have the Page of Cups and Justice. He's gonna come in and do the right thing. If that's anything specific, I don't know. But the main thing is that if you want whatever it is, something that you've been working towards is definitely seeing you as being ready for it. I don't know. But let's moving on here. So, no, but seriously, we have Amun. Amun is hidden laws, hidden forces working behind the scene here to influence events. Let's find out here. Why is Amun here? What? The Sun again. I thought I was going to have to. Let's see here. Wow. The Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords reversed. You are not last in line no more. Whatever that means to whoever. I'm saying there's a sense of renewal energy that is being positively inspired by the divine to make this happen. Maybe there was a feeling of just being misunderstood, left behind, neglected. This could even be those energies of abandonment issues, just not wanting to look at your own shit. Excuse me. And I feel like with Amun here, the divine is saying there was a need for that to happen, so that those energies could be released, so that you can experience this abundant, new, floetic energy of positive integration that everybody is experiencing right now. Okay, the Sun here and the Chariot. You overcame that with the help of the divine. Okay, I'm going to get another clarifier here. Why is the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here in the reverse? One more clarifier, please. Thank you. The Magician. The Fool. The Magician brought by way of the Fool. Yeah. Yes. So these are... So with the surrounding energies here, we have you releasing this opposition here of the mind, Five of Swords, regarding something you was working on here. And I do see it was causing some form of communication issues here. The King of Wands, something you was working hard on here. One more. Oh. Okay, so there seems to be a change approaching. A swift change, some communication regarding something you've been working on long term here. I feel like the work that you've done, they see you here as hard work and dedicated, and there's some form of news regarding the work that you've done. Okay, you've waited for this. I feel like in the past, maybe there was some conflict here. We have the Fool, the Five of Swords reversed, the Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, I'm sorry, Five of Cups, and the King of Cups. Okay, so maybe there was an understanding regarding something that you had. You had an understanding that wasn't correct about something. And I feel like the divine is doing that. This is the hidden aspect of it, because you were supposed to make independent, bring independent balance here, right? The Fool, the Five of Swords reversed, the Five of Cups, and then the King of Cups. This is becoming balanced, not looking at things from an emotional standpoint here, and no longer feeling like you're abandoned, left behind, and anything like that. But I feel like there was a need for you to take independent action here, to understand that, because what it does is it puts you in your power here, and it allowed you to rise above. It was like you're independent. So whatever this is about, it's not about interfering with your ability to make independent decisions. It was like to enhance that. It was like to make you more confident in your own decision-making abilities here. Yeah, because then we have the Two of Cups, and Temperance. Someone's recognizing the strength here. Okay, someone's recognizing their strength. Okay, with the Magician, it seems like someone's recognizing their strength in a relationship here. And the changes are abundant here. Okay, I don't know what that was about. That was probably for somebody here. But we do have the Magician clarifying this Five of Pentacles and this Two of Swords. Both are reversed. So, you know, it's like realizing that you and Source are working together. That's what the need was. The need was for you to come in connection with the divine energy within, for you to trust that you trust your connection with the divine. And I do see you doing that here, okay? Wow, I don't know where that came from. Oh, I did shuffle that. Never mind that. But, so yeah, there was... I'm getting ahead of myself. There was a need to retreat, right? Unconscious memories here surfacing. It's like, look, I know what to do this time. And that's what the divine wanted to see. The divine wanted to see, had you learned what it was that you needed to learn during this time. So that's beautiful energy here, okay? Making wise decisions here. So he might have gave you a little something, right? A job, a friend, things that really opens you up to something, wanting something more. And something happened. And in that process, you learn how to rise above. And within that, you recognized your connection with the divine. And now this is you, the high priestess and the empress. You have the high priestess and the empress energy, magical knowledge and protection here. And value in the principle, the female principle in all things. So let's see here. Why is I set here? Let's find out what energies are manifesting more here. Is it the Empress, or is it the High Priestess, or is it both? I do see the Chariot jump straight out, so it could be just bringing both of those energies together, the light and the dark. Bringing balance here, right? But we're going to get another clarifier here because that jumped straight out. Why is all set here? My gratitude. Why is all set here? Okay. Came back out. The Chariot. The Sun again. See, that's why I like connecting to the energy. You cannot go wrong with that. I don't care. This is what lets me know that I'm being truly guided to do this. The divine is definitely working with me here. Look at this. The surrounding energy. The world. Okay. There it is. Those deceptive memories of the past. That's what it was about. So completion. Handling that. Those deceptive memories of the past. And the temperance here. This is preparation for a new phase of life. Okay. The Sun. Again, for the last 3 clarifications, I've had the Sun card. And underneath that is the King of Cups and the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. 7 of Wands. That's standing your ground here. Following your intuition. Trusting yourself. You have the information. Death and resurrection. Oh, that's somebody else. That's regarding something else. Let's see here. Why is the Chariot here? The 6 of Pentacles. And I do feel like this is energy about, you bringing balance to yourself, reciprocating this transformation, transmuting positive energy here, bringing about a renewal of energies here. Yeah, you got the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck with that 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of the chitter chatter about what you need to be doing, you ain't hearing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I be on there. Look at the star. This is penetration. This is revelation, penetration to a hidden existence of knowledge here. The Empress, see? Okay. You know that. Oh, What? And this is balancing the divine feminine and masculine within yourself. Okay. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Now, I feel led by the divine to point it out. Okay. I feel led. I don't know. It's for somebody. It's beautiful. Okay. And this is all taking place with the energy of the High Priestess, the Empress energy here, bringing balance to that. This is you bringing balance to your divine masculine and feminine, giving yourself what you need here. Um, so the final card here is Atum. All right. Now, Atum brings forth Shu and Tefnu, which is the lovers. So we're going to see. We just got the lovers here. The lovers is here coming out to the end of this message. So it's here. But we're going to see if it comes out. All right. But there's a new understanding here, I feel like, about self. There's a new higher perception, a new connection with the divine that has opened up a whole new understanding. Okay. Clarify Atum. Why is Atum here? Why is Atum here? And I love it because in my reading, it was definitely talking about being able, there's a change of perception of the world, right? And this is allowing collective integration and wholeness with the, it's allowing this shift to take place with the collective. So it's not something that is selfish. It's not like, it's definitely about being able to have more stable communication that brings about more stable connections. Thank you. Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like, wow. This reading is funny, y'all, because I'm trying to sit here and do something. And this is what I'm getting. I'm going to show you guys. This was coming up. And I'm sitting here trying to give the messages. Okay. Why is the Four of Pentacles? Gratitude. And I do. Atum brings balance. Okay. 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 The Ten of Pentacles. So, again, I do feel like the time invested here in what it is that you're doing and what it is you're creating here is bringing about a deeper understanding about how to blend your emotions with decision making. This is very important here. We have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess bringing forth the Page of Wands and the Death card here. And I feel like this is a deep knowing that this transformation brings change. I don't know why I be thinking the card's going to stay how I want them. There's a deep knowing that positive change comes through this process. Okay? Let me get one more clarifier for this Ten of Pentacles, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Oh, there's a Ten of Pentacles here. I'm having fun with you guys. We're going into 45 minutes here. We got the Eight of Swords reversed on the bottom of the deck, bringing forth this clarification. And the Four of Swords on the top of the deck. So yeah, it's like you inside making those decisions, following your higher self here. And what I say, the Lovers. Okay. And that is about partnerships and relationships, things that are now more stable, okay? Bringing, in my last reading, it was about opposition and harmony. You know, this blending of the masculine, bringing the masculine and the feminine divine within to balance is also affecting everything around you, okay? It's affecting everything around you, all right? And it's bringing in more balance and relationships, okay? So I'm gonna pull, we did this an hour. Let's get a divine message here. Our gratitude. I told y'all. I'm going to go over this real quick before I end it, just to kind of recap, because I know I'm very passionate in this message. I can just tell. You know, this is my second reading, and I'm just doing it from the heart, okay? And I'm going to continue to do it that way, because you see how the messages is coming through. I don't have any hidden agendas to do these messages, and the divine is just talking straight through me like, yes, baby. We have the base chakra again, and that goes with, let's see what we got. We got the base chakra. Prosperity begins. The bottom of the deck. And we got to stay optimistic, okay? Let's see if we get one more. Is there any more messages? Positive thinking will bring you romance. There it is. Moving on, okay? From the night into the day, all right? Stay optimistic. Keep moving forward. Triumph. Triumph on the bottom of the deck, okay? Intuition. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is telling you right, okay? Let me get this energy real quick. Let's see, because I'm not sure about this base chakra. Let's see. Okay, base chakra. It's the element of earth. It's the gland of the adrenal. And it's I have. Okay? I have. Stay optimistic. Move on. Okay? And I really feel like this is like, keep doing what you're doing. This is divine saying, keep doing what you're doing. Stay open-hearted. Leave that heart chakra. It's been open. It's been cracked open. You know you went through everything that you were supposed to. You did the work here. Okay? But stay open, because that's allowing you to receive the messages. It's allowing you to stay in your highest vibration. Okay? It's good for you. Keep moving forward and keep doing that work. That's what I'm getting. Keep doing the work. I'm gonna get an elemental goddess, if you guys want to see that. It's a pretty cool little deck, and it's a very intuitive card deck. Doesn't come with any information until you look at it, and I like that. Once again, this is helping me connect to the source. You know, we send messages and talk to each other all day, every day. And it's good to learn how to practice seeing those things, okay? So let's see, what elemental message do we have here for our Aries? Thank you. All gratitude. All gratitude. What messages do we have here? Let's see what message. Okay, there we have it. And it's from air. And that's really what I'm getting here. Breeze. The breeze. Okay? Let go. Let go. Feel the breeze. Everything is fine. There's no need for all of the. It's time to bring in the fluidic, positive energy that's flowing around you. Okay? It's a beautiful energy flowing around you right now. Allow it in. Allow it to come on in. You done the work. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're doing other readings, they like, well, all areas are at different points. It's true. But right now, I'm about sure, collectively, this energy is looking good. Let go, okay, and accept this floetic, positive flow, influx of energy that is surrounding us, okay? All right. Hey, 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 hey. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy my little reading. So if you guys want or whatever, hit the thumbs up, leave me a comment. These messages for Aries. All right, that's how it goes. I can't really do it for nothing else right now, for nobody else. I mean, I have a Capricorn moon and then a Sagittarius rising. So maybe I can tap into those energies too. We'll see. But for the most part, you know, beautiful energy. Good job. Round of applause. And I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.